Okay, so picking up where we left off, our load balancer is now active, and we have the DNS endpoint that we can use to check if we have access to our web servers. But first of all, let's look again at our target groups. Remember, we didn't have a load balancer associated previously. So let's look again at our target group. Now we've done the association, and we need to now look at the health checks. So right here, it's still showing us 0 healthy, 0 unhealthy, unused. Let's look at our health checks. I think we need to refresh this. Let's see what will happen. Select targets. Okay, it's target group is not configured to receive traffic from. Okay, great. So we can see the health status now has changed to unhealthy. Let's refresh again. Let's give it a few seconds, and hopefully we will get a healthy status. So saying our request is timing out here. Let's hold on a bit and see if we will get a healthy status on our health checks. Let's go back to our EC2 dashboard. Look at our instances. Okay, now I believe the issue. Okay, now let's take a look at what's going on here. So our load balancer is here. I'll close those windows there. Now let's take a look at this. This is our endpoint, which should take us to our websites behind the load balancer. So let's try and do that. So let's go to that endpoint and see what will happen. So as we can see, it's trying to connect, but it's not really going through. So what could be happening? Okay, so it finally timed out. So what could be happening here? If you look at our setup, our load balancer is supposed to send traffic to our instances, right? But how does traffic access our instances? Our traffic accesses our instances through the security group. So let's take a look at our security group, and we may remember how we configured the security group for our instances. So let's look here. Security, I believe we use the same security group for all our instances, Mason Web 01 SG. Let's look at the second web server. You can see that we use the same security group for the second one, as well as for our third server. So let's click on this and look at our security group settings. So this is our security group, and these are security group rules. So our security group rules allow traffic from port 80, and the source is my IP address, right? And then SSA traffic also on my IP. So our load balancer is not, the endpoint is not coming from my IP, which is why our load balancer is not able to access our web servers, which is why, let me open our target group, another window. Just to look at our target groups again. If you look at our target group, targets remain unhealthy. So in order for us to fix this, we are going to edit our inbound rules to allow inbound traffic to our instances from our load balancer. So we'll add a rule. So here we're going to, because this is web traffic, right? Port 80. custom, and then we want to select the load balancer security group, right? Because the load balancer security group is configured to work with our load balancer, and any traffic that passes through the load balancer security group is going on to our targets. So if we add this rule here, this should give the load balancer access to our target group. So let's say rules. Okay, so we've modified our security group to allow access to our instances from our load balancer security group. So let's go back to our target group, and hopefully in a few seconds this should read healthy as the traffic is allowed to pass through to our targets, which is web server 01, 02, and 03. So we can check on our DNS endpoint again. Let's refresh that. And as we can see, it looks like that is going through. And rather than accessing our websites through our IP addresses, we are now using our load balancer endpoint, as we can see here. And because this is going through our target groups, as we can see here, our health status has changed to healthy. So we've been able to successfully provide one source of access for the three instances of our web server using our load balancer endpoints, which, if I go here, is this right here. So using this DNS name, our load balancer is directing traffic to the instances of our websites that are available. So if any of those servers happens to be down and any are still up and running, we will still have access to our website here. So we've been able to successfully execute our project here. We've looked at load balancers, we've looked at AMIs, launch templates, and we've been able to set up a high availability setup for our websites. We have our instances across two availability zones, so in the event that one goes down, the Elastic load balancer, the application load balancer will still route traffic to the available instances. So that was a fun little project to do. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully we will have more projects and more fun learning to do. Thanks everyone. Feel free, as always, to comment, critique, suggest. They are most welcome. Thank you. Bye.